Hello everyone, I'm Will McCarthy and I'm an artist living in Hamden, Connecticut, just north of New Haven. Been doing the Paradise shows for, oh my gosh, 15, 18 years, something like that. And of course this year everything is virtual and us artists and craftspeople out here are doing the best we can to kind of make the best of what we got to work with. What I decided today was to give you a quick tour of my studio. This is my upstairs studio. Like I said, let me start again. I work from home and the upstairs studio is more like a gallery for me and the downstairs studio is actually where I paint. So let me show you some of the nice little gems that I have, all kinds of different sizes, mostly on canvas, although I do quite a bit of work on paper, which is always a nice price point if you're thinking of gifts or just a little something even for yourself. And let me get in here without getting too much shadow. Using some different color tonalities in that one. This one down here, same thing, nice little 6x6. And we're gonna switch over to the next size. And I think this is like 20 by 24, something like that, 20 by 26. And I have some more 6x6s along the edge of it, as well as 8 by 8 on top, this one here. And I'm just going to kind of scroll up through these so you can see them nicely. Don't want to get too much shadow in the way. So all my work is based in memory and imagination. And that means that I don't work outside. I actually rely on my thumbnail sketches to kind of create these images. And the thumbnail sketches are just random. Sometimes they feel like local scenes to me. Other times they feel like Italy, where I teach a workshop. Sometimes they're a combination of the both. And it's just a form of working that I've developed for myself that really works well. So as I said, I work in a basement and it's a nice basement. You know, it's got carpet and all that good stuff, and I can listen to my music and then concentrate on the work. So as we scroll through, I'm gonna have to back up on this one. This is a 20 by 16 and a nice beautiful silver frame that's been washed with gold, so it's got a platinum look to it. And then let's just get a little closer up on this one. You can see some of the nice detail. Yeah, how it drifts away. You can see the undercolor coming through just slightly. And especially where I signed my name down in the corner there. See my name scratched away. So it's red on the bottom and orange in the sky. And you get this nice underglow. So now I'm going to drop down a little bit and show you these here. These one's 10 by 20, the one on the left, and the one on the right is, I believe, 10 by 10. It's a nice piece, kind of very suggestive without being overly detailed. That's kind of like the way I work. And then below it is a piece on plexiglass. I call these longscapes, and I love working on plexiglass. Been working on it for about 25 years now, and it's got a nice smooth texture to it. I treat it just like I would a canvas, and what I do is I gesso it, which is a primer, and then I put my base coats down, and then I can start painting and have a nice flow to them. And this is a piece I did this summer. It's in old lime. I rarely work outside, but I was invited to some people's property to do that and to work, and took full advantage of it. So that's a 20 by 20. And then on the bottom here we have a 30 by 36, really ethereal piece, just like sort of an open marsh maybe, and some distant hills and a nice pinkish sky, pinkish orange sky. And then this one here is a lot bigger. And it is 36 by 48, and I don't think I can get back far enough, can I? Let's see. Yeah, okay. You can get a gist of it. And I'm going to close up on this one as well because it's got some lovely detail in it that I'm very pleased with. So this one is very reminiscent for me of Italy. This is pretty much across the street from the studio I work in, and just has this nice undulating hills that rise up to the Tuscan foothills and to the mountains of Tuscany. Okay, I'm going to scoot over here. I'm going to show you another two more works on plexiglass. And then I'm going to scroll down. This is a nice one too, that nice big open field. And look at the brushwork on this. Whoop, let me get my head out of the way. Look at the brushwork, isn't that cool? Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Just kind of playful and a lot of beautiful color. Yeah, they're kind of dreamy, you know, because I'm not working from specific places. I really can explore that overall feeling of I can use my imagination and just explore color and explore texture, and we'll do the same with this one down here. It's a little bit low, but look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And I love that purple horizon. Nice sharp purple. But it works with this piece. You know, sometimes that can get very acidy looking, but for some reason it works very well with this piece. I'm gonna go up here to this one, and that's work on canvas as well. Once again, you know, an Italian influence, a nice vista. Below is, this is on paper actually. This is on paper, it's not under glass, it's oil on a treated paper. I treat the paper with shellac, shellac. And then I can mount it onto a harder surface. I choose to use gator board, which is nice and firm. And it's a beautiful piece. Working on paper is very good for the workshops that I teach too, because people are not nervous about working on paper. If you throw a canvas in front of them and say, okay, let's get going, they get a bit nervous, but not on paper. And I just love this piece here. This one is, I think this is 36 by 48 as well. Something like that. And then underneath is a nice square, 36 square. So the one on top might be 40 inches wide. 40, 48, that's probably what it is. And I just want to show you these two over here. We got this nice 16 by 20 on canvas, and then another one that's a bit older, a study I did in Italy. And then in the corner we have George Washington and Michelangelo. Michelangelo sporting a bowler hat. And there's a lovely piece. I just really like this one a lot. Nice and serene, and you know, suggestive, and some beautiful quick brushwork. Okay, I am going to span quickly, so close your eyes. And here's a roster of what we just saw. But I also want to show you that I do smaller pieces too. And here we are. I got a table set up to show you some beautiful small pieces. This one looks familiar because I use this to do this one over here, right there. I use that. So I use this little one as a base for the big one. And honestly, I still like the little one better. It's got a really nice freshness to it. And you can see underneath, I do even smaller pieces. And then I also do lots of works on paper. And these are a little hard to see because they're wrapped up in a clear cellophane type thing, clear plastic. But these are all works on paper, and they are 8 by 10 overall size. And they're lovely for, you know, gifts or, you know, little accents in different rooms. And also, you know, the price point is very nice because then you would go ahead and frame it and do as you choose with it. But they're good just as they are wrapped in plastic. And the only reason I wrap them in plastic, I don't want to get finger marks all over the mats. Okay, this is a 12 by 12 on canvas. And underneath it is a little, it's probably a 4 by 12. And then this one here, another lovely piece. It's just got some really interesting tonalities in it. So I love putting different colors in and letting them kind of speak for themselves. And I work very suggestively. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but you know, I work keeping in mind that I want you to see what you want to see in it, not necessarily what I was thinking about. So working from memory gives me a lot of opportunity to do that. And I tell you, 10 minutes and 28 seconds, 29 seconds, we are good to go. I hope you look me up on my website, WilliamMcCarthyFineArt.com, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you.